On the global potash market, there was a considerable uncertainty in the third quarter with respect to future volume and price developments. This was caused firstly by Uralkali's exit from the BPC sales organization operated jointly with Belaruskali, and secondly by corresponding Uralkali statements expressing their intention of expanding its own capacity and utilizing it regardless of the price level. Tangibly lower prices and smaller sales volumes in our potash and magnesium products business unit were therefore the main reasons why K+S Group's third quarter figures were lower than those of the previous year with regard to both revenues and operating earnings. On the other hand, the salt business developed favorably. Revenues and particularly operating earnings in our salt business unit increased in comparison with 2012. This was primarily due to a good early stocking up business with the icing salt in Europe. The considerable uncertainty about future volume and price developments in the potash fertilizer market is still continuing. Even with tentative signs of stabilization in several regions, we still see a continued and tangible restraint in customer purchasing decisions. How long this phase will last cannot reliably be estimated from today's perspective. In the de-icing salt business, we expect a significantly higher sales volume this year due to the positive development in the first quarter, the good early stocking up business in the preceding 2 quarters, and of course, based on the assumption of normal wintry weather conditions in the fourth quarter. The revenues of the K+S Group for the financial year 2013 should almost match the level of the previous year. In the potash and magnesium products business units, we predict a volume and price-related decrease in revenues. This is likely to be offset by the expected increase in revenues in the salt business unit. The operating earnings EBIT1 of the K+S Group for the year 2013 as a whole should exceed 600 million euros. In line with this development, adjusted group earnings after taxes for 2013 should total just under 400 million euros. To improve our cost and organizational structure in a sustainable way, we have already been working for some time on a series of projects. These measures have been aimed at increased efficiency in production as well as administration and sales functions. To further strengthen competitiveness, we are now combining these undertakings with additional activities as part of the Fit for the Future program. With the Fit for the Future program, we pursue to achieve savings of a magnitude of 500 million euros over the next 3 years, compared with the previous planning for this period. In 2014, we expect a reduction in costs of a good 150 million euros. The planned cost reduction measures primarily relate to expenditure on materials, although measures that could result in personnel downsizing are also under consideration. Our clear objective is to sustainably increase the international competitiveness of K+S. With Fit for the Future, we are making our company more robust in a changing market environment with bigger price fluctuations. We are improving our cost position, strengthening our earnings and financial capacity, and we are creating the preconditions for further growth in revenues and earnings in the medium term.